So it's been 1 month since I had disappeared, and now I'm just coming out of nowhere. And if all seven of you are probably wondering where I was just busy with exams and stuff like that. Like I had exams to give. I am an A-level student currently. Like on the 20th, I have my last exam of physics, and after that, I would be done with A-levels, and I would just move on to college. In Pakistan we call it a university, but actually we do call it university in foreign countries too, but I think we just like to the foreign countries usually call it college or some shit like that. I don't know why this called college. It's a university. You have A-level colleges and then you have a university. It's not, university is not college. Like I don't like to call it college. I like to say I'm going to university. It kind of sounds cool too, right? Like college, university, like there's a difference. There's a difference in the tone. There's a difference in how you say it. Like I'm going to university. But yeah, in this video, as you can see, my hair are now protruding. What is that word? Protruding. Like they're protrude. I don't know what that word is. But as you can see now, my hair is definitely a part of my visual identity, and I like it because I love to have long hair and stuff like that. I like to look like someone with long hair. I think it fits my face shape better. But sometimes they just pop up in my face like this when I have just recently just wetted them or something like that. Like I just washed my hair because I wanted to I wanted to get them like all nice and clean for this video, and now it's like they're popping in my face, and I had a hairband, but I don't even remember where I kept it. I usually don't wear a hairband. I usually don't even care about my hair at all. I just let it grow, and I just maybe put some conditioner in there, maybe once or twice. I think I put a conditioner 2 times a week. I don't shampoo. I think that shampoo just makes your hair look like, the shampoo actually rips off the oils from your hair, so it's like it actually does and like you shouldn't be putting on shampoo anyways, like not every day at least, like because I've heard somewhere that it pulls off the minerals and the natural oils that your hair creates, and it just weakens your hair. Conditioner is something else, because conditioner actually puts the the minerals and stuff like that in your hair, and it actually strengthens your hair. And yes, I've been having issue with lice too, so I had to buy an anti-lice shampoo as well, but that is just not working. I actually had to get those lice manually plucked out of my hair. And my mom hates my hair too. Like she's like, why do you have this long hair? You look like you look dumb as hell. But I don't know, I just like this hair. But enough about my hair. That's a long story. That's enough about my hair. I wanted to make a video talking about why I stopped going to the gym and why I definitely haven't went back since I left. I made a video on this channel a long while ago. I think it was like in May or June last year. I think it was in June, early June. I made a video saying why I don't go to the gym anymore. It was something like that. Why I don't go to the gym anymore, or why I left the gym. It was something like that. It was the first video I uploaded on this channel. And after that, I did go back to the gym eventually. I actually did start doing the gym once or twice more, but I did not have any, but I did not choose to continue it further. And why not? Why did I choose to just quit altogether? That's what I'm gonna try to, talk about in this video, because I also feel like I have a lot of new insights to give than last year. Well, the first reason why I stopped going to the gym is actually because before I get to why I stopped going, I wanted to say that it's not like a forever thing. Like it's not, I would eventually go back to the gym in like some time, but it's like why at certain periods in my life I just choose to just not go not go there at all. So the first reason why is that it takes a shit ton of energy. Like going to the gym, putting on your gym bag, going to the gym, actually warming up, and then buying your nutrition bag there, and then just counting your calories throughout the day. It's like it's a job in itself. Like you have to fucking count your calories and do stuff like that. Like it's if you're a bodybuilder and you have done bodybuilding at some period in your life, you definitely know what I'm talking about. Like it takes a lot of not just physical energy, it also takes up a lot of mental energy too, because you have to constantly be thinking about like did I hit my protein today, or did I fulfill my need of carbs or stuff like that. I used to be obsessed with bodybuilding back in like October, November 2024. So it's like this is some ancient artifacts. Like this is really old and stuff that I'm that I'm reminiscing on. I It was an all-time obsession for me. I just used to do bodybuilding as my full passion. Like I was in my first year of college, so I was doing the AS level. Like so. I was doing my AS level, and I was also consumed with bodybuilding. So these were the two things that I had going on in my life. I used to do bodybuilding, and I used to go to the A levels college, and I wanted to take biology as the fourth subject. So I have physics, chemistry, maths, and alhamdulillah, I got 3 A's in all of them. And before I got into A levels, I was actually recommended, and I actually even wanted to take another subject. So for the fourth would be biology, and I love that. I love the idea of taking 4 subjects, because not only most people don't take 4 subjects. Like most people barely get good grades with 3. I think like half of Pakistan, half of my country is already doing retakes and stuff. So most people are already struggling with 3 subjects, but I was advised to take 4 because I think I had good grades in my O levels, and my teacher and my the people that I respect and my peers, they told me I should take 4. I know people who have taken 4. I know people who have 4, and it's a struggle. Like it's 4 subjects is it's not something that you take lightly. Like if you take 4 subjects, you'll have to dedicate like a lot of time. You'll practically be like you'll effectively be in the college for the entire day, from the point when it opens to the point where it closes. You're there the whole day. You're just studying, and then you have to go back home and you have to do your homework and stuff to like. So that's kind of why I did not take it. But if I did take biology, I was very interested in physiology and anatomy. Like I loved the idea of the HIT training. The Mike Manser, he was really into HIT training, and he was like a scientist. He studied stuff like this. He used these complex terms like gluconeogenesis and glial cells in your brain. Like he used like that was the type of guy he was. He used to just that was how intelligent he was, and I was really inspired by this guy because I like really respected his approach to bodybuilding. Not only was he a great bodybuilder, but he was actually an intellectual too. So I kind of resonated with that, and I wanted to take biology too, so that I could apply that knowledge of anatomy and physiology to my own my own bodybuilding journey, and my own MMA journey, I guess too, because MMA you have to do stuff like jab and stuff like that, and you have to like it. You get what I mean. But I figured that most of the things that I would study in A levels biology would just be like some plant reproduction and environment management or stuff like that. So like human bodily function would be like it would be like 5% of the entire syllabus. So like taking the entire fourth subject was definitely overkill. And I just didn't have. I was already fed up with the 3 subjects that I had. Now, alhamdulillah, I did get 3 A's. I'm in my final year of A level, so I don't have like my full A level results. But in AS, I did get like 3 A's. So alhamdulillah, it was very good. So if I had taken biology, I might have just gotten down to a C or something like that. Like it was anyway. So where was I? I was talking about. My bodybuilding days. So those were kind of like my bodybuilding days. That's when I was really into bodybuilding, and here's a picture of me during those days. If I did not put a picture of me, just know that I am very busy, and I probably forgot to do it or just didn't do it on purpose, because I just don't have I quite literally don't have time to make these videos. This is like I think it's like 3:30 a.m. right now, 4 a.m. and that's when I'm recording this video, because like my entire day is just studying after this and this. It's a whole lot of it's a whole lot of mess. So if in these videos I get some like slightly sluggish at times, or I forgot what I was saying, it's because I am literally tired out of my mind. I have been working all day. So anyways, what was I saying? I was talking about my bodybuilding days. It's actually I feel like I should make a multi-part series on this, because I still have a passion for bodybuilding, and I would love to do it, but it's just the fact that the main reason why I don't want to do it is because it requires a lot of energy. Like I said, back in my prime bodybuilding days, it was a very demanding task. It was basically like a part-time job, not even a part-time, but it was basically like a full-time job. Like my entire day, like I would say effectively 40% of my energy went to bodybuilding, because I would constantly be thinking about whether this exercise is working, and I would be thinking about my progress that I made. And those people that say that you only need to work out 2 to 3 hours a week or something like that, that's correct, but that's the in gym time. Like, those are the hours you spend solely exercising. That does not include the fact that you have to go out to the gym. That does not include the fact that you have to focus on your diet and your sleep, and you just have to like live like somebody who has 6 packs. It's not just the gym that you have to worry about. It's a whole lot of other factors. It's basically a lifestyle. It basically becomes one of your goals if you are serious about bodybuilding. So I just decided to ditch all that. I was like, no, I don't have enough time for any of that. I have other things to do. I would for now I'm focusing on MMA and just kinesthetics, and just learning how to condition my body and condition my how do you say it? I'm basically learning how to do MMA. I think that's something that my brother actually once told me, that you are becoming a bodybuilder, but like all these big muscles, like they're not gonna do stuff, that they're not gonna do anything if in a real world encounter. Because as men, I think that we all can agree that we get bigger muscles to like look good, to look more dominant. Yes, obviously some men don't. Some men just like to do it for themselves because it makes them feel good. Like everybody is different, but I feel like generally a lot of us do it for validation. Like a lot of us do it for validation. Like it's a common joke in gym bro memes that when you start to work out, you attract more dudes than girls. Like that's you probably have heard that joke if you are watching this video and you are a gym goer. So like, a lot of us do it for the validation. I know I certainly do, and it recently came to my attention that if I'm working all this time to look like a badass, why not actually be a badass? Why not actually be somebody that has that knows how to kick ass? Like I'm not a violent person. I'm not doing anything like. I'm not being violent. I'm just saying that you should learn MMA because like that's more functional. At least that's what I think. And there's a whole lot of debate on muscles are functional too, because by definition they strengthen your bones and they like make you healthy. Yes, that's definitely true. And if you don't want to do MMA, then nobody's forcing you. You don't do it. But that's personally what I think. But yeah, it's a long topic that I think like it requires discussion from me, and because I basically love this topic. I love to speak about gym. I love to speak about anatomy and physiology. I love to speak about MMA. I love to speak about my journey with it, what I think about it. I would probably make this a multi-part series on my channel, and I would like just put out my thoughts there. And I would love to know what you guys think of it. So definitely let me know, and I'll meet you in the next video.